Happy day to you, my people out there. Welcome to my studio, to my YouTube platform, Own a School. Of course, you still know me. I'm Antidote. You can call me Mr. Antidote if you want. All right, in this video, I'm going to be telling you on some major things. So, while I'm speaking, I want you to pick up a pen, pick up pencil if you have one, with a book, and then ensure you put down stuff, you write down things, you put ideas down. Now, in the last video, I was able to show you some certain things on the first big secret on how to start a school. That was part one. Today is the part two. I'll be telling you things. I'll be exposing things. I'll be revealing, and in fact, I'll be pushing out content to you that you can be able to use. I'm telling you, I'm trying to prepare your heart, prepare your mindset also, because I do not want you to go into the business with mindsets that are not viable. So when you have a strong mindset, a viable mindset, a mindset that can withstand any storm, I'm sure that when you move into the business proper, you are going to start seeing results even from the first day. I'm going to tell you things, don't worry. All right, I'm going to be giving you the first big secrets to know. Today, I'm going to give you three major things also, like I did in the last video. So, if you have not watched the last video, please go back there, watch it, because this is a procession. And as you are looking at, as you are watching it rather, you start getting inspiration, you start getting ideas, you start getting knowledge. All right, now today, and okay, I would just like to go back a bit. Last time I told you about conceiving the ideas, and when you conceive the idea also, you move on to what, knowing what kind of school you want. You move on to knowing what kind of school you want to have, you want to build, because the school is not just, it's a system. What kind of system you want. Now also, you make it a passion before a business. You tilt that business mindset, that finance mindset, you tilt it to a passion, because where there is what, where there's passion, there will be what, there will be value, and where there's value, there will be what, there will be people, and where there are people, there will be results, and where there are results, there will certainly be money. All right, today we'll be looking at three things also. Number one, you begin to ask questions. Oh, Mr. Mr. Hey, please, I heard you have a school, please. D, can you put me through in this and this and this? Oh, Mr. B, I know you have a school. Can you please tell me how to go about this and this and this? Those are the questions you begin to ask. You start asking questions, questions that are vital, questions that will play a big and major role in your what, in your in your preparation and in even your practice. You begin to ask such questions from people that you know. Go to schools, feel free, they will answer you. Of course, the school is a place to learn. So when you go there, you want to ask questions, you want to find out. you know then you can even disguise if possible. Just go there as a parent, and then you are asking questions. Make friends with teachers, make friends with proprietors, make friends with principals, and you begin to ask questions. Please, if I'm to open a school, how many benches can I have? What can I do as publicity? You begin to ask such questions. When you are at this stage, what and what and what. In fact, this particular aspect, asking a question with, is what you are going to keep doing. If you want your school to keep growing, you have to start having the ability of asking questions, because this is a major part in school building. All right, that is number one. Number two here is that what you need to what, motivate yourself. A mind that is not motivated cannot go far at all. I'm sorry to say that. Motivation is what, is the battery that charges us up. Motivation is the pedal that pedals our bicycle. Motivation is the hotness that keeps our heart burning. Motivation is the drive that keeps us going. So it's something that you have to do consistently. It's a consistent thing. You motivate yourself consistently. Yes, I know I can own a school. Yes, I know my school can be bigger than that school over there. I know, yes, of course, I know that my school is going to be great. Yes, I know I'm going to dish out value to people from my school. You begin to think about those things. You motivate yourself every time. You read books to motivate yourself. You watch my YouTube channel to motivate yourself. Now, another thing is location and siting. Once you have been able to do these first five I gave to you, you conceive the idea, you know what kind of school you want to have in the long run and even the short run. You make it a passion rather than a business. Then you begin to ask questions. Then you begin to motivate yourself. Now, you can say you are ready. Once you have passed this test, you can begin to say you are ready. Then you start moving into looking for location and site. Now, I want to speak more on this. You cannot say you want to have a school and then you go into a place where they don't value education. I'm sorry, forget about every other words of motivation that you can make it, you can do it. I'm sorry. It's just like taking, it's just like taking, how do I put it now? It's just like taking um computer to a place where there is no power supply. How do you expect to operate the computer? So, you have to look for a location, a site, a place where that is viable, a place that people there need education. Mind it, where people need education, where people would pay $1 million to get the best. Yes. Someone is asking, can we get that in places where poor people live? I'm telling you, there are no poor people in this country. As long as they can eat every day, they can have 3 square meals. Once you begin to look at it that way, you you begin to understand what I'm talking about. So your siting and your location matters. I'm telling you, it matters a lot. You have to get to a place where there is population. You have to get to a place that where we have the what lower class, the middle class, and the what the upper class people when it comes to finance and wealth. So location matters a lot. And where you are looking for, you don't go to a place where you don't put your school on a street or in a location where we already have much schools or we have a dominant school there. You don't put your school on the same street. No, you don't do that. That is, you have just you have just killed everything. You have to strategize. You have to look at it. Okay, uh, Mr. A school is here and he has been there for 10 years. All right, if this is it, I have to not too far. You don't go too far from them actually, but you ensure that you are not on the same line, you are not on the same street with them. So once you have looked at that, you can be able to look for a place where not too far from there, because what you'll be having in your school because you are starting will be a fallout from those major schools that have been there. That is just the truth. That is just the major truth. It will be a fallout of children from the major schools that have been there for long. So that is the kind of thing you'll be having. I'll be giving strategies on how to get these children, on how to get these students, on how to get these parents to buy into your idea in the next class. So if you look at this very, you'll be able to understand what I'm trying to say. Well, I'll be stopping here for today. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, I want you to subscribe down in the button below. And once you subscribe, as I dish out content to you, you'll be getting. I'm sure you like today's video. I want you to click on like so you can motivate me more to do more. So if you also have questions, please do well to ask your questions. Thank you.